I'm not coming back. I've found someone better. My name is Leonard Kessler, 54 years old, and I was standing barefoot in the kitchen of our Des Moines condo at exactly 11:42 p.m. on a Thursday night, clutching a cup of coffee that had long gone cold. My wife, Dana, was supposed to be on day 4 of a girls' trip to Palm Springs. Instead, I received a text that shattered 15 years of marriage in less than a minute. The message read, "I'm not coming back. I've met someone better. I've already moved your things to storage." Attached was a screenshot of a bank transaction. **$118,000 siphoned from our joint savings into her personal account. No explanation. No phone call. Just that text. 2 sentences and a screenshot, like our marriage was a subscription she'd just cancelled. I didn't reply immediately. Instead, I set my phone down and took a long, bitter sip of my coffee. For months, maybe longer, I'd seen it coming. Weekend retreats that mysteriously extended into Monday mornings. Designer clothes that appeared in our closet but were never worn in front of me. Phone calls that ended the moment I entered a room. And yet I had said nothing. Maybe that was my first mistake. Keeping quiet. Or maybe it was marrying a woman who thought my job was boring, my work mundane. Dana never understood what I did. Forensic accounting. So, like spreadsheets and stuff? She'd ask with a half smile and a glazed-over look. I tried explaining it once. How I trace financial fraud, uncover hidden assets, read patterns like stories in numbers, but she never cared. As long as we live comfortably, she used to say. That's all that matters. She never realized. Noticing anomalies is my profession. And I had been noticing her. I opened my laptop, the one Dana didn't know about, and logged into an email account she had no clue existed. 3 security alerts blinked in my inbox. Someone had attempted to change passwords on multiple accounts. Accounts Dana never had access to. She was being thorough, even cunning. I had to respect the effort. I picked up my phone and replied with just 2 words. "Good luck." Then I called my brother, Jason. "Remember that contingency plan we put together 5 years ago?" "Yes." Jason hesitated for a moment. "Yeah. Are you saying it's time?" "It's time," I said. She just made her move. After I hung up, I glanced at the wedding photo on the wall. It was the only framed picture in the condo where we still stood side by side, smiling. I should have noticed it sooner. Everything else in our home had become curated for Dana's social media brand. That photo had become a relic, a ghost. I met Dana Bowman at a University of Iowa alumni mixer. I was 38, recently divorced and building my own forensic accounting firm. She was 34, vibrant, ambitious, and utterly uninterested in my world. She didn't ask questions about my clients or the cases I worked on. "I don't need the details," she'd say. "Just keep doing whatever you do so we can live well." A year later we married. I funded the opening of her yoga studio entirely from my own savings. When she wanted a luxury SUV, a home in a better zip code, or exotic vacations for her wellness brand, I signed the checks. My father warned me once while we were repairing his deck. "Son, I've noticed your wife really enjoys spending your money," he said, pausing with the hammer in his hand. "Just make sure she respects how you earn it." I brushed him off. But his words stuck with me. 6 years into the marriage, I began restructuring everything. Nothing illegal, just protective. I quietly formed 2 LLCs, established trusts, converted a portion of assets into cryptocurrency, and even opened offshore accounts for international clients. Dana knew about the joint checking and savings accounts. That was it. Meanwhile, she became increasingly consumed by her fitness influencer circle. Thousands of Instagram followers. Wellness retreats. Branded yoga gear. The trips grew longer. "You wouldn't enjoy it," she'd tell me. "It's just green juice and spiritual cleansing." Last Christmas she forgot my birthday. The next day, she gave me an expensive watch with a distracted apology. I smiled, said thank you, and that night, while she posted a photo captioned, "Grateful for growth and new beginnings," I finalized the paperwork for my contingency plan. The morning after her message, I woke up before sunrise. Habits die hard even after betrayal. I made coffee, logged into my financial control panel, software custom-built for clients but optimized for personal use, and activated the protocol Jason and I had engineered. Within minutes, I froze all joint accounts and credit cards. Then I flagged the $118,000 transfer as fraud. With a few emails, my banking contacts accelerated the investigation. By noon, my attorney had filed for divorce, citing financial misconduct and abandonment. Next, I called my mother. Dana left me, I said simply. Took the money. Moved my stuff to storage. There was a pause. I'm sorry, Leonard, she said quietly. But I can't say I'm surprised. What are you going to do? What I've been preparing to do for years, I said. Protect what's mine. An hour later, my phone buzzed. Dana. I declined. 10 missed calls followed. Then a text. What the hell did you do? The money's gone. None of my cards work. I didn't reply. Instead, I drove to the storage facility she had mentioned in her text. Using the code she sent, I found 2 small boxes labeled with my name. Inside were some clothes and my old laptop. Everything else, family photos, my father's keepsakes, my books, were missing. That's when something inside me broke. This wasn't about the money anymore. This was someone trying to erase me from my own life. I checked into a hotel and opened my laptop. I used investigator-only databases to pull financials on Trey Harmon, the man Dana had been tagging in her Instagram stories for months. This someone better. What I found confirmed my instincts. His gym business was a house of cards. Over-leveraged, maxed-out business credit lines. A lease on equipment he couldn't afford. Dana had already co-signed on a car loan with him 2 months ago. I wasn't angry. I was laser-focused. By Monday, I was back in the office. Business as usual. My assistant, Valerie, looked up as I walked in. Leonard, I thought you'd be taking some time. Dana's called here 3 times. If she calls again, I said, tell her to contact my attorney. That afternoon, Dana showed up in person. Sunglasses pushed back on her head. Perfectly coordinated yoga outfit. She smiled. The same practiced smile I'd seen for 15 years. There's been a huge mistake, she said loudly. The bank froze our accounts. No mistake, I replied. You transferred money without consent. The bank flagged it as fraud. Her smile dropped. It was our joint account. I'm your wife. No. You're my soon-to-be ex-wife who drained our savings and left for someone else. That's called financial misconduct. Her voice dropped to a hiss. You can't do this to me. I've made commitments. Deposits. Trey. I know all about Trey. Her face went pale. You're spying on me. No. Just protecting myself from fraud. I'll fight this, she snapped. I deserve half of everything. You'll get half of the accounts you knew about. I stared. What are you talking about? You'll find out. During discovery. That night, I received a text from an unknown number. You need to back off. Dana deserves better than you. Don't make this uglier than it needs to be. Trey Harmon. Stepping into the ring. Poor guy didn't realize he was already buried in it. The next day I met with Jason. I need everything on Harmon Fitness LLC, I said. Jason pulled every digital record. Legal channels only. Within hours we had the full picture. Trey wasn't just in debt. He was drowning. Gym equipment leases. Ballooning interest on commercial space. But here's the kicker. 4 months ago, Dana co-signed a $175,000 business loan with him. Asterisk using our marital status to qualify star. The bank assumed my assets were her backing. It didn't stop there. 3 credit cards, car lease, the new gym space. All co-signed using Dana Kessler, married. You're on the hook for all of it, Jason said. No, I replied. Not for long. The next morning, My attorney filed for emergency asset protection and included loan fraud in our divorce filing. Then I paid Trey a visit. At his glossy, influencer-filled gym. "I'm Leonard," I said. "We need to talk." In his office, I placed a folder on his desk. Inside, every loan, lease, and co-sign document Dana had filed on my name. "Dana used our marriage to back your failing business. That protection's about to vanish. The banks will come for you next." He went pale. She said she handled it. She didn't. And now she's dragged both of you into a legal disaster. I left him there, sitting in stunned silence. This isn't vengeance. This is clarity. I didn't lose 15 years. I just woke up from them. And now I do what I do best. ***, follow the money ***. And this time it leads straight back to freedom.